Hey guys, welcome to the Treasury. Here on University Park campus is in between student activities and student services. If you're on South in Bonington, make sure you go and see Una Lily in the amenities building. I'm going to take you through some of their little do's and don'ts today. I'm here to help you get to grips with all these forms we have on the wall and to let you know a little bit about how the Treasury works to make your life easier. It's open during term time from 10:30 AM till 3 o'clock. They're very welcoming, please come along. Right, let's start with the purchase order form. It's the Treasury's preferred method for large expenditure. Say for example you're Ancaster Hall and you want to buy an expensive football table, you'll use one of these. If you look to the top, this is where you put the name and address of the supplier. Underneath you'll supply any details, any specifics, and at the very bottom you'll need the Treasurer to sign it. The Treasury needs an invoice to confirm the payment, and they will then send off a promise to the company saying that they will pay for it once the service has been performed or the object delivered. And that is the purchase order form. Right, this is the cheque application form. It's for reimbursement of any money over £50 that you may have spent to fund your club, society, student group, what have you. So let's take the example of the Broadgate Park Treasurer spending £70 on the DJ for their formal. They've got the receipt. Make sure your receipts are itemised so the Treasury knows exactly what you're reclaiming the money for. You come into the Treasury, you get one of these forms. Here you would fill in, so for example the Broadgate Park Treasurer, you fill in here 6535, here BP for Broadgate Park, and here R for halls of residence, and then the amount at the end. Then you go down to this section here, be as specific as possible with why you need the cheque. I want the name of the person, the event, and when the event was. And then you need the President and the Treasurer to sign here. If the President or the Treasurer is the one receiving the money, make sure it's someone else from the committee of your student group signing it. You can never sign off your own expenses. You don't have to worry about, and then here are more details about where the cheque is to be sent. Hand this into the Treasury with the receipt and the signatures, and they will sort that out for you. Right, this is the petty cash reimbursement form for any cash you need to reimburse for under £50. So let's use the example of Sherwood Hall Sports Sec buying footballs for their IMS team. At the top here you need to put the account name, so it would be Sherwood Hall IMS, payable to Harry Smith. Then you need the details of the claim, so footballs for IMS, the amount, and you need to of course include your itemised receipt on the back to hand into the Treasury. You then need the signature from the President and Treasurer of your society. Again, if it's the President or Treasurer making the claim, then they can't sign off their own invoice. There's their own claim and someone else needs to do it. And then you need to hand that in and they will give you the cash directly over the counter there and then. This is a paying in slip. If you have an event or anything that brings you an income, make sure you take your money and put it into the Treasury. You don't want it lying around, it could get lost or stolen and then you will be personally responsible. So here you are, this little green form. Let's say for example Crips have a formal and they're going to put money in. So at the top you need the account number, which would be 6541, then CR for Crips Hall and R there for halls of residence. You then say exactly why you're paying in the money, so ticketed income, and how much you're paying. That needs to be divided down into how many 50s, 20s, 10s, etc. all the way down to the bottom, and then totaled out. Give this to the Treasury and they will give you a receipt and you don't have to worry about the money. Remember, it's always really important to put in all your income into one account and then have your expenses come out of other accounts. Don't use your income money to pay off expenses. Doesn't work. And here we have your transfer request form. So say two JCRs such as Southwell and Newark are doing a joint event like a Jubilee Day of Fun. You'd use this form, so Newark would pay for the event and then Southwell would agree to pay 50% of the costs. And you'd use this form to transfer the money from one account to another account. And it's as simple as that. You just need the Treasurer's details and names and signatures, and that's all fine. I know at the beginning of the year all Treasurers have to fill in the budget, but if you're having an event where you spend over £1,500, you'll need to do another budget events form. So here is the form. It's very simple. The student group will put in the name of the event here, so Hugh Stew Summer Party or like Rutland Ball what have you. Then you then fill in these details. Oh, this side is the income side, so how much income you'd expect to make from the event. And then on the back, you need to have all of the expenditure, so the decorations, the DJ, that kind of thing. And then you hand that into student activities and they deal with that for you. And that's the budget events form.